So did I just get blacklisted from buying any Ferrari? This was actually a question that I got after uploading a TikTok about encouraging people that just because you have money, it doesn't mean that you always have to overpay. I've always been really big on buying and reselling my supercars, and if anything, working towards potentially actually making a profit. A lot of people know that some super celebrities have gotten blacklisted. And the question that I got asked is, am I blacklisted? Or if I'm not, am I scared of getting blacklisted? So let's talk about it. So let's talk about some of the big no-nos to not do with your Ferrari. Well, first, they don't like when you modify their car in any way. So this Ferrari, the actual color is black. So this entire wrap is all aftermarket. All of these carbon accents that you see right on over here, all aftermarket. The Dimag wheels, full carbon barrel. You guys can let me know in the comment section what you guys think about them. All aftermarket. And when it comes down to the actual modifications of the car, we have a full Riff exhaust system, lowering springs, and the DME tuning stage 2 kit. Again, this was all done even before I purchased the car. A lot of you guys know that I don't like putting money into the car after I buy them. I'm not big on modifications. I appreciate them, but I never actually want to overpay. Let me know what you think about my specific spec. So what do people mean exactly when it comes down to getting blacklisted? One of the questions that I fully understand is, why would Ferrari blacklist anyone that wants to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a car? For Ferrari, there's this common notion of, or really just this like general understanding of like, you don't own a Ferrari, Ferrari owns you. And with that being said is, they don't care. They're in such high demand that it's more of a status figure of you getting asked to buy one of their, not just normal Ferraris like this one, but it's actually the special edition. And I want to give you a couple of examples of this. So someone like David Lee. David Lee is a very popular and influential person on Instagram, has over $50 million in supercar collections. He's literally owned almost every single Ferrari, and yes, he has bought some new ones, but never a special edition. He's gone to the extent of even visiting their factory and as well as joining their different clubs in hopes and working towards one day getting that special edition allocation. But guess what? It's yet to come. He still hasn't done it, but according to a statement that he says, it's something that he's definitely going to continue to work towards. Another very popular response was Jay Leno. Jay Leno is known for his supercar collection. And if you actually look closely, he does not own one Ferrari. And this is what he had to say.
You have no Ferraris. Why?
I like Ferraris. They're excellent cars. I just drove the FF90. I just never liked dealing with the dealers. I don't want to give a guy 25 grand in an envelope. Yeah, I don't want to have to buy two Mondials. Something, the smart thing about McLaren is the dealer service. I bought my McLaren. I paid exactly the sticker. Buying it was a terrific process. I had the car 6 or 7 months, my MP412C. And they called me one day and they said, oh, there's an upgrade from 592 horsepower, I think it is, to 617. You want the upgrade? I said, well, how much is it? And they said, it's free. Just come on in. Wow. Oh, okay. I brought it in. And like when I bought it, I said, I want to order the carbon fiber brakes. And the sales guy said, do you track the car? I go, no, I'm mostly street. He goes, don't get the carbon fiber. Save 20 grand. You don't need it. I said, you sure? He goes, guarantee it. In fact, he said the steel brakes are better on the street because they work right away. You don't have to get them hot, blah, blah. And fine, it saved me $20,000. When I bought my Porsche Carrera GT, Porsche brought it here in a flatbed. They sent 2 mechanics to show me, here's how you jack it up. Here are the jacking points. Here you put these blocks in. Here you go. Here's how you do this. They sent me a jacket. Here's a book on the car. Here's a pen and pencil set. Until the car showed up, I felt like a customer. So I just never.
You didn't want the honor of having to own a Ferrari.
Yeah, it's like rich guys that go to dominatrix. Oh, she kicked the crap out of me. It was fantastic. That's great. I mean, some guys like that. I don't. And they're excellent cars. This is not an indictment of the car. It's just that I don't want to. You're spending a tremendous amount of money. You should be made to feel like a customer. I don't want to be told, well, you must buy 2 Mondial before you can buy this year. You have to buy 2 crappy cars before you. Yes. Well, can I just buy the car? And then the idea that I have it for 2 years, then I take it back to get a certificate to prove that it's actually a Ferrari. That's 25. I just get tired of that.
Now, again, I totally understand. It sounds pretty ridiculous, but as you guys can imagine, if you were in Ferrari's position, it's not even about who it is that you are, as they've known to blacklist people, even what some of the biggest celebrities, Travis Scott, Justin Bieber, Nicolas Cage, the list goes on. One of the most famous blacklists that I originally heard of this being blacklisted from buying a Ferrari, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's deadmau5. When he wrapped his entire car, he added all these different badges, and then it was to be said that he received a cease and desist letter when it came down to needing to sell his car and no longer owned a Ferrari. I don't know about you guys. You guys can let me know down in the comment section. Do you think that it's ridiculous that Ferrari does this for people that are paying hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for their car? Or do you think that it's more of a status symbol for the elite? Comment down below. Again, if you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them down in the comment section. I hope that it earned your thumbs up. And of course, please consider subscribing. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.